Hello everybody, this is Xur July and I'm here to talk to you about Xur and his inventory and review his goodies for the weekend of July 6th through the 10th, 2018. As always, first we're going to start with the path to Xur. So he's on the rig on Titan, so go ahead and mark him on your map and let's go. I'm actually going to run this time. My information is up on the screen if you would like to follow me on Twitch or on Twitter. Of course, you've already found me right here on YouTube, which is honestly where I spend most of my D2 time. Alright, so we've made it to Xur. So I always tuck myself back into this corner so the ads don't shoot me as easily. Let's see what he's got.
The 9 show you these.
Okay. So this week, the weapon of the week is the Jade Rabbit. For the Hunter, we have the Mechaneer's Tricksleeves. For the Titan, we have Synthoceps. And for the Warlock, we have Karnstein Armlets. Okay. That's it for a lot of you. Thanks for watching. Here's my information one more time. For those of you who would like to know more, here we go. This is the review portion of the video. All right, the Jade Rabbit. Frankly, I think this is an underrated, an underrated exotic. It's a high precision, high impact weapon, and it actually, you get the reload a lot more quickly than you think. So it really is an effective weapon for sustaining fire. It's also much stronger in PvP than I expected. I went to go try it, and based on the reviews on Destiny Item Manager, I expected it to be really a pain to use as I worked on the Catalyst, but it's actually really pleasant. Alright, so pick this thing up if you don't have it. Moving on for the armor, the Mechaneer's Tricksleeves. Okay, increased sidearm ready and reload speed. When you're critically wounded, swapping to a sidearm increases its damage. Okay. So, sidearms. Most people think they kind of suck. But I want to take a little detour and show you this thing. The Vision sidearm, which was the reward for Future War Cult this week. This thing is a beast. Now, you see 5 Crucible opponents defeated. I haven't used it much because I've been working on that Jade Rabbit Catalyst. But it is a monster. So, getting back to the review, if you're a hunter, these become more interesting because we have more good options in the sidearm category. Alright, for the Titan, we have the Synthoceps. Yes, increased melee lunge range, increased melee and super damage when surrounded. So, yeah, if you get in close and do the melee thing, these make your melee super unfair good for you. So recommended if you're a melee PvPer. They're not very useful in PvE. And lastly, the Karnstein Armlets for the Warlock. Melee attacks grant increased resilience and mobility, and they highlight injured enemies. Melee kills greatly restore health. That's not powered melee kills, that's all melee kills. And if you're a Stormcaller, super attacks count as melee kills. Insanely good, actually. Of course, they are melee centered, so they only have a certain utility, but definitely worth picking up and keeping in the inventory. Alright, that's it for all of the weekly stuff. Now let's take a quick look. We have the 5 of Swords, which allows you to change the modifiers for Prestige Nightfalls. So you can set your singe and any advantages and disadvantages. The 3 of Coins, which gives you a 50% multiplicative increase on your chance to getting an exotic. So now, that is an increase to the chance, not an increase to the actual likelihood. So, if you're doing an activity that normally has a 1% chance of dropping an exotic, this will give you a 1.5% chance of dropping an exotic. It's a tweak, not a big thing. and the Isochronal Engram, which will grant you an exotic that you don't currently have in your collection. It will give you anything other than the quest exotics, which of course you have to go do the quest for. All right, that's it for me. I want to thank you all for watching, and as always, you can find me on Twitch, on Twitter, and right here mostly on YouTube. In the comments, you'll find a Facebook group that I frequent, so definitely check that out. And it's also a great place to get my attention or the attention of 20,000 other Destiny fans. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you Starside Guardians.